皆さんお疲れ様です。このチャンネルでは漫画や映画を英語で紹介することで、飽きずに楽しく英語を勉強することを目的としています。英語を聞くことを毎日の習慣としてリスニング力を伸ばしましょう。それでは本日のリスニング学習スタートです。
Hello everyone. Welcome to the English Listening Studio. Today I'm going to introduce the famous movie, The Devil Wears Prada. A detailed overview. Introduction. The Devil Wears Prada is a 2006 film based on the novel by Lauren Weisberger. Directed by David Frankel, the movie tells the story of Andrea Sachs, a young woman who moves to New York City with dreams of becoming a serious journalist. Instead, she lands a job as the assistant to Miranda Priestley, the powerful editor-in-chief of Runway magazine. The film explores themes of ambition, personal sacrifice, and the struggle to balance professional and personal life, all while providing an inside look into the glamorous and cutthroat world of fashion. The movie received positive reviews, particularly for Meryl Streep's performance as Miranda Priestley, and it became a cultural touchstone, drawing attention to the dynamics of workplace power, the importance of self-identity, and the consequences of ambition. Plot summary. Andrea Sachs is a recent college graduate with big dreams of becoming a journalist. After moving to New York City, she faces the reality of finding a job in the highly competitive media industry. Her dream job doesn't come immediately, but one day, Andrea gets an unexpected opportunity to work as an assistant to Miranda Priestley, the formidable and stylish editor of Runway magazine. Though Andrea is not passionate about fashion, she takes the job, believing it will open doors for her career. From the beginning, Andrea is thrust into a world where appearance, status, and fashion matter more than anything else. Miranda Priestley is known for her intimidating presence and perfectionist demands. She expects her assistants to handle impossible tasks with precision, often without providing much direction or appreciation. Despite her inexperience in the fashion world, Andrea decides to give her best effort. As the story unfolds, Andrea's professional life becomes more demanding. She must meet deadlines, perform tasks that seem trivial or unreasonable, and navigate the high expectations of Miranda and the Runway team. In contrast to the glamorous exterior of the fashion world, Andrea learns that it requires intense hard work, sacrifice, and emotional tolls. Over time, Andrea begins to transform. She adopts the fashion industry's ways, becoming more fashion-conscious and confident. She gains a better understanding of the industry's complex dynamics, but her personal life begins to fall apart. Andrea's relationships with her friends and her boyfriend, Alex, become strained as she devotes more and more of her time to satisfying Miranda's demanding needs. Eventually, Andrea realizes that the price of her success is too high. She becomes disillusioned with her life at Runway as she loses touch with her own values and priorities. In a defining moment, Andrea decides to leave her position at Runway and pursue a career path more aligned with her original goals, journalism. The film ends on a hopeful note as Andrea embarks on a new chapter in her life, understanding that true success is about finding balance and staying true to oneself. Key characters. Andrea Sachs, played by Anne Hathaway. Andrea is the central character of the story. She is a young woman who is intelligent, hardworking, and driven, but initially uninterested in the world of fashion. Throughout the movie, she faces internal struggles as she is forced to reconcile her career ambitions with her personal values. Andrea's journey is one of self-discovery, and she ultimately learns the importance of balancing professional success with personal happiness. Miranda Priestley, played by Meryl Streep. Miranda is the editor-in-chief of Runway magazine. She is cold, calculating, and demanding, but she is also a symbol of power and success within the fashion industry. Miranda is often portrayed as the villain of the story, but she is a complex character who represents the costs of ambition and the pressures of being at the top. Her ruthless nature is driven by her desire to maintain her position and status in an ever-changing industry. Alex, played by Adrian Grenier. Alex is Andrea's boyfriend. He represents Andrea's life outside of Runway, her personal and emotional life. As Andrea becomes more involved with her job, Alex feels neglected, and their relationship starts to deteriorate. Alex's character is important in showing the impact of work-life imbalance and how personal relationships can suffer when career ambitions take precedence. Emily Charlton, played by Emily Blunt. Emily is Miranda's first assistant. She is often overworked, stressed, and underappreciated, but she remains devoted to her job. Emily's character serves as a warning to Andrea about what can happen when one becomes too absorbed in their work. She is also one of the few characters who is fully immersed in the fashion world and serves as a contrast to Andrea's initial indifference toward the industry. Nigel, played by Stanley Tucci. Nigel is a senior fashion editor at Runway. He is supportive of Andrea and helps guide her through the difficult environment of Runway. Unlike Miranda, Nigel is more approachable and understands the pressure Andrea is under. His character provides some humor and emotional depth to the story, showing that even in a cutthroat industry, there are those who genuinely care about their colleagues. Themes and analysis. Career versus personal life. One of the central themes of The Devil Wears Prada is the tension between career ambitions and personal life. Andrea starts her journey excited about the opportunities her job might bring, but soon realizes that it requires her to sacrifice relationships and her own happiness. The film emphasizes the importance of balance and questions the true cost of professional success. Andrea's transformation, her increased confidence and fashion knowledge, comes at the expense of her friendships, romantic relationship, and personal integrity. Identity and change. The movie also explores the theme of identity. Andrea begins the story as someone who is uninterested in fashion and values her authenticity. However, as she spends more time in the world of Runway, she starts to change. She becomes more fashionable, more polished, and more willing to sacrifice her own desires to meet Miranda's expectations. Andrea's internal conflict is at the heart of the story as she grapples with whether the woman she's becoming is the person she wants to be. The price of ambition. Miranda Priestley's character represents the cost of ambition. She is at the top of her game in the fashion industry, but her personal life is distant, and she lacks close, meaningful relationships. The film portrays Miranda as a figure who has sacrificed much of her emotional and personal life for professional success. Her cold demeanor and high expectations highlight the idea that achieving great success often comes with a personal price. The fashion industry. Through Runway magazine and its team, the movie offers a behind-the-scenes look at the fashion world. It portrays the superficiality, competitiveness, and sometimes harsh realities of the industry. The glamour of the fashion world is juxtaposed with the hard work and emotional toll it takes on its participants. The film critiques the unrealistic standards set by the industry, while also acknowledging the dedication and passion that many people within it have for their craft. Empowerment and self-realization. Throughout the movie, Andrea learns to assert herself. She begins as a timid assistant who is unsure of her place, but by the end, she has gained a stronger sense of who she is and what she wants out of life. The movie celebrates Andrea's self-realization and her courage to walk away from a glamorous career that no longer aligns with her values. Cultural impact. Since its release, The Devil Wears Prada has become a cultural phenomenon. Meryl Streep's portrayal of Miranda Priestley is widely regarded as one of her best performances, and the film's sharp dialogue and memorable quotes have entered popular culture. Phrases like, "That's all," and "You have no idea how many pairs of shoes I have" are still frequently quoted. The film also sparked discussions about the nature of work-life balance, the importance of authenticity in a competitive world, and the role of women in powerful positions. The Devil Wears Prada resonates with anyone who has ever faced difficult choices between personal happiness and professional success. Conclusion. The Devil Wears Prada is much more than a film about the fashion industry. It is a story about ambition, identity, and the difficult choices that come with pursuing success. Through Andrea's journey, the movie reflects on the pressures of modern career paths, the sacrifices people make, and the search for true fulfillment. While it is set in the world of fashion, its themes are universal and timeless, making it a film that continues to be relevant and widely appreciated. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.